How was day one, Pat?
Day one was real good, just to get the guys off the training and all the weightlifting, and really just get us on the field and get the new guys acclimated to how we really practice and what's the standard of our practices. And it was really good, especially to see the new Deep Salon and my group, me as being the leader. Just seeing like the stuff that we all need to improve on, that we can all work on together, and it was very good.
You mentioned being a leader. I guess how is this spring different for you personally?
Yeah, it feels very different because just knowing like I have to start it off. I had to start off every drill, right? Like started off every drill to show how it's done. I had to be most vocal, which I had to know I had to work on because last year we had a lot of very vocal guys out here. So I know I had to take that road because I have to step on my comfort zone and really actually talking and becoming a leader.
Can you talk about your tour of duty? I think you put on 15 pounds of weight. How much better do you feel physically?
It feels good just knowing that I have a little bit more, pop in my punch. And even though I got a little bigger, I'm still moving at the same speed. That's what I was really trying to see out here today. See if I'm still moving the same. If I felt really good, didn't feel tired at all. It felt just good.
Was that a goal to gain that kind of weight? And why?
It's been a goal for 3 years, for real. Since I got here, I came in at like 200 pounds, so just to see myself come from 200 to 250 and 250 something range, it feels real good because that's been my goal since I've been here. It was very hard because a long time coming from trusting Coach Stone, thank you for Jaden and Drake with the nutrition and everybody that be a part of that. I'm just thankful for it all.
And do you feel, I know you said it, but do you feel the same quickness and speed that you have?
I feel very the same. That's what I was really trying to see about fatigue at all, but today I feel really good. I feel like a regular day.
What does that potentially add to your game, the added weight and strength?
It helps me very with the run, obviously with like the run game, just like having a little more punch. Really the durability during the season, like because the season gets very real. The games were very real, especially the type of snaps I played this year. So I just knowing like going through the season, my weight not dropping and coming back up, dropping. If I could just maintain my same weight throughout the season, it should be pretty good.
Following up on that, is there anything specific you're trying to work on in the spring, or just technique, fundamentals?
Really technique, fundamentals, and having a little bit more motor when it comes to playing. Like that's one thing I always look up to with versus and fists. Like they always just never stop. No matter if it was blocked, no matter if it wasn't blocked, ball down 40 yards down the field, they both gonna run the chase. That's really been my mentality, just having that same mindset. Look at Fitz and look at verse 9. I'm trying to be right there with them next year.
How cool was it seeing him at the combine kind of dominate like that?
Man, it was really good. Just putting the world on notice on how our D-line operate. We big, but we also fast. We can run, we can move, lateral, we can do it all from our ends to our D tackles, like from the smallest guy to the biggest guy. All our guys are very athletic and fast and can move. So I'm just praying that I had the opportunity to play as good as I did and just get there next year.
How important was depth last year for you all along the defensive front, and then again potentially this year too?
It was very good because just knowing that when you do get out there, you can go your full speed, your full potential. You don't have to worry about getting tired because you got a guy right behind you that's coming in and he can play as good as you or even better than you, especially when playing our D tackles and our ends. Just knowing that you can go all out every time you're on the field because you got a guy coming in right after you.
You've got some transfers coming into the defensive end room. What were some of your first impressions of seeing them out there today?
They're very good. Marvin, Tommy, and Lucy. They still got to get acclimated into the plays and stuff like that, but they're catching on very good. Marvin's catching on very good. I feel like we're going to have another very special year. We just got to take time to put work in. We can't just expect them to come to us because last year they just come and work from January to January.
You mentioned you're one of the older guys on the defensive line, wanting to be a leader this year. It's the first practice video and through tour of duty. Any of the younger guys that really stood out to you so far?
All of them really getting pretty acclimated to, the main guys I really be trying to look out for. It might sound real biased, but it's just guys coming from the same place I came from, like track star, Mari Howard, and Lil Wayne, and Charles Lester. Really all them boys, I'm just trying to show them boys. I know they're looking at me like I'm trying to be in that position. So if I know I can help them out and just do whatever I can before I leave, I'll feel good about myself.
Good.